All right, so basically for the first week, for grade 3, the unit is going to be animal behaviors. And we'll be reading Birds of Prey, and during that reading, we're going to be doing some cause and effect. So I'm going to be teaching the kids about cause and effect, and for the longer reading that week, we'll be doing Fly, Eagle, Fly. In that case, we're going to be identifying the characters and the setting and the plot. For grade 4, the unit will be communication. We'll be reading Picture This, and we'll be going over graphic sources for that reading. And for the long reading, we're going to be reading Seeker of Knowledge, and that we'll be teaching the kids how to decipher codes from like pictures and hieroglyphics and things like that. As far as the expectations and the objectives of that week, I suppose I expect the students to be seated nicely and listening, and I expect them to work nicely with each other and independently depending on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And I also expect them to participate during the class discussions.
Sure. The classroom management.
Yep. Yeah. The objectives for the grade 3, I want them to be able to identify the cause and effect in the story and be able to apply these concepts to the outside world. Also, I'd like them to identify the character's plot and the setting, and to be able to create their own story later on down the road. For grade 4, I'd like them to be able to understand the graphic sources and how to read them and apply them to other readings or anything else that they look at. And I'd also like them to use graphic sources to decode messages, like in Seeker of Knowledge or any other reading that they do. The routines that I'll be doing through the class are basically, first 5 minutes of class, I always do like a silent reading just to keep kids calm. They will come in, do a silent reading for 5 minutes. That kind of calms things down, and also it accommodates for the kids that come in late, so that way they don't miss much, right? Then I collect all the homework that they do, and then I usually go over the spelling, and then I'll be presenting the reading skill, whether it be cause and effect or whether it be the graphic source. And then we'll do some kind of practice on that together on the smart board. Some examples, I'll show them how to do it, I'll ask them to do it with me, things like this. And then I'll have them do like their own worksheet. Like I'll make my own worksheet for them to do quickly, so they can either individually or in a group do this worksheet that's just kind of extra practice that I won't help them with. I'll just let them do it on their own.
Sure.
And then wrap it up with going over their homework for the day, and then any questions that they might have about what we did for that day.
Okay. So this is all for this is unit 2, right? I think your first unit starts unit 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool, yeah.
So that's basically my plan for now, the outline of it.
Right. What week will you start, what week of our syllabus here will you start your video in?
That'll be week 6.
Week 6, so this is now week 4.
This is 4.
Okay, all right.
In 2 weeks. So this will be in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that's my plan.
Okay.
What do you think about it? Do you think I should leave anything out or add anything to that, or?
No. You just do your first video. I don't want to give you any advice or preps or anything like that before. Just go do the first video however you feel like it's the best way for you to do it. So then that way, I get the chance to see exactly where you are, okay, without any help or advice or anything. So then that kind of gets a way where we can work. You can see what to work towards from the very beginning. So
okay. Just
however you think it's the best way to go about doing it, you just do it. Make that video, and then I'll work with you after that.
Okay. Okay. And as far as the rubric, yeah, there's a rubric that you'll be needing to grade me on. A lot of things on there. It's all varied.
Yeah.
You've had a chance to look at that before, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the rubric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions about the rubric?
No,
at all?
no. Like I said, this is the third one, so the rubric is fine,
Okay.
and I got all that.
Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
appreciate the
good
time.
luck.